Well, I have to tell you, it's quite the interesting world of internet that we live in. For whatever reason, over the last week or so, I suddenly started getting recommendations for videos that had to do with characters like Wings of Redemption and DarkSydePhil. And the interesting thing is, I'm actually of the same era as these guys are. I grew up in the early 2000s playing Xbox 360, surfing YouTube, and all this kind of thing. Daily Motion. Um, had, MSN Live Spaces. I was part of the internet of the early 2000s for sure. But these guys had actually figured out how to capitalize on it at the time. They started making content. They started creating, what was it? Wings of Redemption did Call of Duty videos on YouTube. Then you had characters like PewDiePie, who was also an OG, back recording himself playing horror video games and uploading it. And it's just kind of amazing to me to see the progression of these characters, like where they are now. To be honest with you, I didn't know who the hell Wings of Redemption was or DarkSydePhil was until a couple of years ago. I figured out about DarkSydePhil because of watching It's a Gundam and his references to the character. And then Wings of Redemption I learned of because I had randomly stumbled across Griffin Gaming. And he had had a few roasts of Wings of Redemption over time. And I was like, I don't know who these people are, but it's kind of weird to me because I'm seeing these characters that they're recording in front of what looks like a 360p, you know, webcam or something, and sitting there playing video games and making money. Like these people had like Twitch partnerships and uh, get donations and stuff, and they legit made this their career. Now, when you actually look back at the history of it, back in the day, it made sense because they were actually doing something with it. The Wings of Redemption had all this content creation going on. It was part of a podcast. You had DarkSydePhil back in the day who was doing a lot of content creation, had ads and things like that, and there was all kinds of other random drama that came up in the between, I don't know, whatever, 2006, 7, 8, 9, and like the modern times. But I guess what amazes me is that, like, learning about this after the fact, I look at these guys and I'm like, they're like the cockroaches of the internet. They just won't go away. And I know I'm kind of late to the game on this entire commentary, but it's so strange to think that I'm pretty much in the same like age bracket as these guys too. Um, and a couple years older than people like, say, PewDiePie. I think I might be a couple years younger than like DarkSydePhil, about the same age as Wings of Redemption. But all these different characters of that era, when you look at them, I'm in the same age bracket as they are, and to see that, like, what did I miss out on? Because these guys are like, at this point, they're creating trash content. You know, it's literally they are existing because of drama. That's the only thing I can figure out at this point, is the drama that has followed them over the years, and the people that want to troll them, and then the people that want to watch their meltdowns and watch them fall apart, is where they're getting the attention. And for some reason, there's still people that like legitimately donate to them or whatever, and they subscribe to them and they make money off of that. That blows my mind. Because I'm like, you know, I'm not saying my content's incredible or that I've done anything revolutionary. I just started recording crap on my phone and putting it on YouTube. Whether that's like, some video game content, that I've recorded from my Xbox and then made content out of, or if it's like openings and unboxings for like Pokemon products or Starship models, whatever the case is. And to this point, I still have not broke 20 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying I'm owed anything or I deserve anything, but it's kind of amazing because I actually put some effort into what I do. I try. I really try to improve. I need a better phone with a better camera. I need to fix my lighting situation. gosh, maybe if I record at a different time of day, I can get better lighting in my room. Whatever it is, the technique, whatever it is, I try to work on it. I try to get better at it, just like I am now. Um, and then you watch these guys, and it's so low effort. It's so low effort. I swear they are using a webcam from 2007 and basically just sitting there bitching about their lives and somehow making money, thousands of dollars. Hell, even if it was hundreds of dollars, I would still be blown away. Because, uh, so I'll step away from myself as an example. I watch, like I said, multiple YouTubers like It's a Gundam, and not to say that his content is like high effort, high art, or anything like that. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying what it is. And it's entertaining. It's hilarious. The guy has a comedic timing. He's old enough to have like references to things that actually make sense, or life experience to draw on for jokes and for comedy, and it's effing hilarious. So I watched that. I would give that guy money. Then you have people like Putter. Now Putter's been around a long time too. I believe he's been doing what he's been doing for 7-8 years. But Putter does GTA, Grand Theft Auto online role playing, and he's just playing a game. He doesn't show his face. He doesn't get involved in drama. He doesn't do anything crazy. He goes and he plays the game and he role plays characters. But the characters he's created are actually very funny. And Putter himself, as a streamer, as a person, is charismatic and likable. I don't like Grand Theft Auto at all, and I will sit in for hours watching him play that game. So it makes sense to me when he's getting $100, $150, $200 donations, and then of course all the other 5, 10, 20 crap sprinkled in between, and then he's got nearly 1 million subscribers, and he's got people that are members of his channel. It all makes sense to me. So I just, it's weird how on one hand you'll have the people that you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Those people deserve what they've got. They're making good money and they should be. And on the other hand, you've got these people that, like I said, they're like the cockroaches of the internet. You're like, how do they not die? How are they still around? How are they making money? How is this still their primary income? And it's not because of longevity. Like I said, you look at some of these people have been doing it 7-8 years. Makes sense. They're growing. They're making more money. You have people like PewDiePie, who's an OG, who's at like 110 million subscribers. The guy's a millionaire. He's very smart with his money. He's charismatic. He's fun. But like when it's the fact that you have been kind of trash for so long and yet you're still around making money, that just blows my mind. So I'm going to be trying to make more content, and hopefully it'll be decent content that people want to listen to or watch or whatever. But I have no expectation of making it big or making a bunch of money off of it. I'm just doing this because it's fun, it's an outlet, and I might get some good feedback and maybe eventually grow something. But I look at DarkSydePhil, I look at Wings of Redemption, and I go, these guys, considering where they came from, just imagine where they could be if they had really put some effort in, if they had stayed away from drama. That's what's crazy to me. These guys could be killing it right now, and it's really a wasted opportunity. But again, if you could put this little effort into something and still make the kind of money that they're making, and have this many people hate you and still be making the kind of money they're making, why do better, I guess? Like, where's the incentive to do better? I guess for me, I look and I go, oh, look at my little 18 subscribers on YouTube and the comments I get here and there about things, and it's fun to answer and stuff. But I have that incentive to grow. I'm like, well, cool, that's kind of neat. What if I was to hit 25 subscribers? What if I hit 100 subscribers one day? That'd be crazy. And people to talk to and people giving me, feedback on what I'm doing. That would be really awesome. But I don't think that these guys see it that way. I really don't. I just think that they're just milking it for everything they can while they can. If they're smart, they have a backup plan. But considering they haven't taken advantage of what they do have, I doubt they're even that smart. Anyways, just a little bit of commentary on where YouTube has been, where the internet's been, and hopefully you enjoyed.